Hi, Caspar here. It's the 26th of November 2018 and we are down south of Chile in quite a la mode region called Itata. And this is a really good producer. I've experienced of their wines past and really have liked them a lot, I must say. Really classy and reasonably priced wines from Martino. I can't see a tilde on that accent, but I presume they're De Martino rather than De Martino. 2017 Cinsault Gallardia. So let's give it a go. I'm just going to start this by saying I understand that there were quite serious forest fires in Chile in 2017, so pour it out. Nice pale colour, almost looks like Pinot Noir actually in the glass, and it gives one sort of good feeling that one's about to taste something well elegant, perhaps, shall we say, but let's have a go. I'd say that's got varietal Cinsault character. It's got a sort of berryish, red and darker, red and black, slightly spiced nose. That there's something in it, almost a little bit exotic, a bit but majoring on sort of cherry and plum. Something more domestic, raspberry as well, but also a great nuttiness to it. So I for some reason I tend to associate it with Cinsault, I think. Slightly sort of creaminess, slight creaminess to the aromas. You know, I like that. I mean, that's like the other De Martino wines I've had. It's quite grown up. You know, it's not sort of sweet and easy and ripe and very accessible. It is accessible. It's, you know, it's not a massively complicated wine, but it's got nice sort of dry, fresh structure to it. Gives it direction and definition. What I do find with this wine is that there's a distinct smokiness, a sort of bonfire character, which could have something to do with the wildfires. Of course, the smoke drifting over the vineyards does stick to the skins of the fruit, so it's entirely possible that a smokiness can come from fires nearby into the finished wine. But I don't think it's ruined for that, I've got to say. I think it's got really lovely, juicy, fresh acidity right from the front. That quickly combines with a fine, fresh, mild, quite mild tannins. Just a grip, quite elegantly for the rest of the palate, and it's a reasonably long thing, and it develops at the end a slight earthiness of texture that we may or may not call minerality, but I really like it, I've got to say. I mean, it has that smoky aspect. It's at a fault. I'm not finding it overly offensive, I must say. I find the whole wine quite intriguing. And I like the wines of De Martino. I think they're really quite good. Just looking at 13% alcohol on the label, I think that's a really quite interesting bottle of wine, and I think made more interesting perhaps even by that smokiness from the fires. But we'll think about whether we can fit this in as a daily drinker, because I think it's a pleasant drink. It's a very nice thing to drink, and I think people would enjoy it. You know, it tells the story of Cinsault, tells the story very much of a vintage and these fires. Tells the story of a very good wine producer, De Martino, and I think it also tells the story probably of where Chile is currently. You know, making these sorts of wines of real class and elegance and interest. So there we are, 2017 Cinsault Gallardia from De Martino in the south of Chile. I find it fascinating. Good wine, yeah, nice.